Abuja since on the 5th. Was it 5th? 5th or 8th? Yeah. On the 9th, right? I left Abuja since on the 9th. This is our second class. This is our second class. So today we are streaming and then, okay, wanted to visit. Oh, sorry. So today we are streaming. They are not seeing our screen. You're only hearing us for the sake of those that want to join the class. The same way some of you came to class here because we are teaching and then you found us. So I'm waiting. Let's get to 30 persons on the Zoom call. We are 11 right now. We are the rest. Please, somebody should inform them on the group that we've started. Please, we don't have all the time. This is 7:32 already. We don't have all the time. Someone should inform them that we've started. Someone should inform them that we've started. Please, quickly, quickly, quickly. 14 persons here now. 163 persons. That's what I saw on that group. Oh. Where are you guys? 163 persons registered. Where are you guys? I'm waiting. Just 16 persons. So 100 persons are left. Where are they? We need to get to like 30 before we can start tonight. Oh. We need to get to 30 persons here. Oh, Funshaw is here. Oh, awesome. 17. We still have a lot. 18. Where are the rest? You guys are coming late to my class. So I think I'm going to grant you access to speak for a while. Because somebody sent me a message that I said we are going to create our channel today. We're going to create our channel today, right? Our accounts today. I need to get somebody to. All right, 1 minute. Let me give you guys access. Let's speak for a while before we start our class officially for today. Okay, one after the other. Everybody should not unmute. I've given you access now to unmute yourself. So today, what did we cover in the last class? What did we cover in the last class? Please, quickly, 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 quickly. We don't have time. What did we cover in the last class? You guys can actually unmute and speak, please. I've granted you access to unmute and speak. Oh, sorry,
We
my
talked
bad.
about YouTube animation.
Yeah.
We talked about um, what it takes to actually what it takes to get monetized on YouTube. We talked briefly
Okay.
about that. You showed us some other YouTube channels
YouTube
that have
channel
that have been successful.
Yeah, one after the other, please.
I thought last night was good.
One after the other. I couldn't hear the other person that was speaking. Please. This is the reason why I don't allow you guys to unmute yourself. 1 minute. This is the reason why I don't allow you guys to unmute yourself. Hold on. I need to take off everybody's access now because the instruction was simple. Just don't what's it called? One person, one after the other. But everybody went to unmute themselves. Please, whatever you want to say, right? Please write it in the chat box. Whatever you want to say, write it in the chat box. Thank you. What did you say the last class was? I'm asking you guys. You guys are asking me back. What and what did we cover in the last class? I want to see it in the chat box. What and what did we cover in the last class? Some persons still have their mic unmuted. I don't want you guys to be able to unmute yourself so that it doesn't affect the class recording. I'm asking, some of us aren't in the last class. Okay, we aren't in the last class. So what and what did we do? And you've not watched the video from the last class. We talked about the do's and the don'ts in YouTube animation, right? Somebody said sorry to disagree. You said you are going to show us. We are not disagreeing, no, please. None of us is disagreeing with you. That's what we are doing today. I'm asking you what did we cover in the last class and what we are starting in this new class. We are not disagreeing. Okay? This one you're already disagreeing with me from the is it day one? Right? You're already disagreeing with me in day one. Honorable Michael, why are you disagreeing? 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Okay, you're talking about YouTube and how it works. Okay, so that's what we covered. And then I remember that we were to create our accounts today. That we have to create. We did introduction to YouTube, niches, and including the rules of YouTube. Okay, so today we are going to focus on. Okay, so everybody's giving what we actually taught. I think is how to create a foreign account. That's what we are doing today. How to get monetized and not to be demonetized. Exactly. These are part of the things that we covered. Okay, so today we are going to focus on, based on the schedule, what we are supposed to do was to create our script, long form script, short form script, and then creating our channel. Some of you are just so interested in creating a channel, you don't even want to learn how to even create the videos too. You're just interested in, let's create the channel. Creating the channel doesn't automatically guarantee you success. What did I say? If you create the channel, have everything working right, and you don't know how to create good videos, it's rubbish. Like, it's rubbish. You'll not get results. So let's calm down, right? Let's calm down. It's not by just rushing to create your channel. So calm down. We are still going to create our channel in the course of our class. So even if today we don't create the channel, the world is not ending. All right, the world is not ending. We're still going to get to that, because I saw some person sent me DMs that we're supposed to do this today. We'll create our channel, so calm down. We're not rushing anywhere. All right. If you create a channel and you don't know how to create your videos, what do you not do? All right, I think creating the channel should be the last part of the class. It won't be the last part, but we'll get there. It won't be the last part, but we'll get there. All right, so for the first few minutes, I just want to take your questions and all of that. I see that everybody, this new set, your blood is very hot. These new sets, they are on fire. They just want to start running from day one. We have more important things to know, not just creating channel. Yeah, partly correct. It's more like we are learning from scratch. We should get the list of apps to be used. So everybody now, let's calm down. The class is structured. It's not the random stuff. Money must be made. You are not serious. Our aim now is to okay, so let's stop the comments. And actually get started with class for today. Your blood, this set your blood and our blood to the hot. All right, so good evening everybody. This is Coach Damiete, and we're getting started with our class today. Before we create our channel, we are going to get started with creating our scripts. If you have a channel, you cannot create videos, nothing is going to work. Channel without video is what? It's meaningless. You have a well-optimized channel without videos is meaningless. We'll get to the part where we would dedicate time in creating our channel. And for us, is my audio clear? Please, can you all hear me clearly? Is my audio clear? Okay, it's clear. Awesome. Now, what are the tools we'll be using in the course of our class? I'm seeing some people's message. Hold on 1 minute. Somebody say, I've created 3 channels now, and after posting low views, seeing mistakes from what I'm posting. So now I want to focus on the class fully so that I can get to know how to create good and quality videos. Exactly. Share the screen because I've not seen. If you are not seeing my screen, I think you should go off and come back. I'm sharing my screen. Are we seeing my screen? Are we all seeing the screen? They are seeing the screen. So Freddy, if you are not seeing the screen, you have to go back and join us later. Join us again immediately. They all can see my screen. All right. I like how engaging this particular batch is. I like how engaging you guys are. All right. So now, what are the tools that we'll be using? Let me mention the tools that we'll be using. Number 1, YouTube for posting. Remember, I said it before. Our class is not just for YouTube automation alone. If you call this class a YouTube automation class, you are limiting us. YouTube automation is part of what we are doing, but the entirety of the class is not just YouTube automation alone. Are we together? Are we together? The entirety of the class is not YouTube automation alone. This is AI video creation and AI faceless channels, right? Or content creation. So we are basically using AI as a tool to create videos for faceless channels, to create videos for brands, right? To create music videos, to create music. There's a lot we are doing, not just YouTube automation. This is not your generic YouTube automation class. We cover other AI video creation stuff, things that we can do with AI videos. Okay, awesome. So what are the tools we'll be using? Number 1, we use YouTube, posting our videos and getting monetized on YouTube. I've told you that you can get monetized on YouTube using affiliates, using AdSense. Brands can work with you. You can offer the same skill too to brands. Like I shared, okay, I didn't share with us. So for some of you that joined my TikTok live, you remember that I said this. Somebody reached out to me. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, to make 2 animation videos for him. 2 animation videos for him. He paid yesterday. I've done the 2 videos, delivered, approved. Today, we are doing the 3rd one. Right? I'm done with the video. I've not just sent it to him. I'm done with it already. I'll play it in the course of the class to share with you guys. And I also said, one of the person I was having a call with, one of my VIP students, I told him today that, for example, in his country, he should be one of the youngest persons that is getting into AI video creation. If he starts creating content, he posts his videos and talks about how he creates them and posts it online, brands will reach out to him. They will see him as a thought leader. Same thing as you are struggling to get your account monetized, be posting on TikTok, be posting on Facebook, any other platform that you are, be posting your content, talk about what you do, show yourself to be an authority in what you do. Brands will also reach out to you. Don't just limit yourself to YouTube alone. Here we open people's minds to what is possible. I'm your coach. I'm here to tell you what is possible. I'm here to tell you what I'm enjoying with this same skill that I'm about to teach you, or that I'm teaching you already. So don't limit yourself to just getting monetized. Imagine that it takes you 2 months to get monetized, or 3 months to get monetized. Do you mean that you should not generate anything for yourself in that 2 months, 3 months? Don't do that. Do not limit yourself in this class. That's why I was telling you guys, hold on. Don't be in a rush to just want to create your YouTube channel, because this is not all about YouTube. This is not entirely about YouTube. All right? So now let's proceed to what we have to do today. I have a document here. That explains all our tools, right, and what we use them for. Hold on 1 minute, please. Thank you. 1 minute. So tools that we use: ChatGPT, Gemini, or Cloud AI. We use these tools in doing our script and visual prompt generation. For some of you, you don't know the difference between a script and a visual prompt. I'm going to explain that again. You don't know the difference between a script and a visual prompt. For some of you, you ask, what tools do they use in writing this script? I like this video. How did they generate this video? How did they come about it? Right? So they either use ChatGPT. Please, all these questions on how much do we budget for subscriptions, please hold on. I've told you guys, calm down. We will get to that point. I'm talking about the tools. You've not allowed me to land. You are asking how much for subscriptions. Calm down. Your blood is hot, I understand. Right? I'm here for you. I'm here to guide you. Okay? We use ChatGPT, Gemini, or Cloud AI for writing our scripts. Personally, in all my classes, I suggest that you use Cloud AI in writing your scripts, because Cloud AI is like as though it was created for writing. It's good at writing compared to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not that good at writing compared to Cloud AI. ChatGPT is like a generalist AI platform, but you see, Cloud AI, it is designed for writing. It is designed for what? For writing. Okay, you can also use Gemini to write your scripts. You can use ChatGPT to write your scripts. You can use Cloud AI to write your scripts. You can use Grok to also write your scripts. But the one I suggest is what? What am I suggesting I should use to write your scripts? And this is exactly what we'll be using. What did I say we should use to write our scripts? Now that I'm asking you guys want to answer, you'll be asking me plenty questions. What are we doing? What is this? What is that? Now nobody's giving me response. In my class, you must give me response, please. It's two-way. We are communicating here. I'm not just teaching you. You have to give me response. Cloud AI in writing our script. So I say, what's the difference between a script and a visual prompt? Or what's the difference between a script and a prompt? Your script is what contains the entirety of your story. Let's say you want to talk about the evolution of Nigeria. You see that document that has the voiceover lines, that has the visuals, what should be on this thing by this time. That is your script. That is what? That is your script. All right? So what is our prompt? A prompt is basically an instruction in text format. A prompt is what? An instruction in text format. So if you write a prompt, or if you go into Cloud AI and you want to write a script about the evolution of Nigeria, when you write this, create a script about the evolution of Nigeria. That statement is a prompt. Do you know why it's a prompt? Because it's going to give you a result. It's a prompt because by the time you give it, you send it into Cloud AI or any platform you are using, it's going to give you what? Feedback. So when you prompt, you get what? Results. And I say this in all my classes. If you don't learn how to prompt, or if you give AI generic prompt, it will give you what? Generic results. So it's basically garbage in, garbage out. It's garbage in, garbage out. Generic prompt, generic results. Awesome prompt, awesome results. Expert prompts, expert results. So for some of you that have been saying, oh, Cloud AI does not give me scripts longer than 5 minutes. It cannot give me 20-minute script. It's because you don't understand prompting. It's because you don't understand prompting. So once again, in the chat, I need all of you to explain. I just explained now. So tell me, what's the difference between a script and a prompt? Especially to the new students. Code, I don't want you to answer now. I don't want you to answer now. Other people here, especially if you joined here today and you listen to me, what's the difference between a script and a visual prompt so that we don't get things mixed up? What's the difference? What's the difference? All my students here on Zoom, what is the difference between a prompt and a script? Somebody says script contains the entire story. Prompt is an instruction in text format. When you prompt, you get results. A script contains the full story or narration, while prompts are instructions. Exactly. Prompts are instructions. Prompts are what? They are basically instructions. Okay? So now have it at the back of your mind that we use Cloud AI in getting our scripts and our visual prompt generation. So somebody says, boss, coach, you talked about visual prompts. What are visual prompts? So visual prompts are texts that you can either turn to images or you can turn to what? Videos. Visual is what you can see, isn't it? So a visual prompt is an instruction that you can turn into an image or you can turn into a video. If you have a visual prompt, let's say your story talks about your story talks about divorce between a husband and a wife. If you want them to be on a particular scene together, you write a prompt, right, that you can convert that text, that instruction into what? Into an image. So some of you might be asking, okay, so what platform do we use to convert these prompts now that we are getting from Cloud AI into images? So we use platforms like Wix AI, we use platforms like Higgsfield, we use platforms like Kling and Grok in converting our visual prompts either to images or to what? To videos. We convert our visual prompts into what? Into either images or what? Or videos to get what? Visuals. So when you see a video online that you like, that video is made up of a script. That video is made up of images. That video is made up of what? Visual prompts. Right? So without a script, you cannot have a video. Are we together? Without a script, you can never have a video. Your video, right, is the sum total of your script. If your script was written anyhow, your video be what? Anyhow. You cannot write a 5-minute script and have a 10 minutes video. It doesn't work that way. If you have a 5-minute script, you will have a 5 minutes video. Alright? If you have a good script, you would have a good video. Are we together? If you have a bad script, you would have a bad video. If you have a terrible script, you would have a terrible video. If you have a great script, you would have a great video. Now, the goal of this class is not just to come here and learn how to create videos. Many people on TikTok, many people on Facebook, many people on YouTube, they know how to create appealing visuals, but they know nothing about storytelling. These are part of the things that you learn in this class. To make you understand that getting good videos is not just by doing a video that the graphic is too fine. No, that's not it. That's not it. Alright? So we use platforms like Wix, Higgsfield, Kling, Grok. That does not mean that these are the only platforms you can use. There are different platforms. There are different platforms out there you can use. But these are the ones we'll be using in our class. You can also use, what's this other platform? It's been long I used it. Oh, why am I forgetting it right now? People in batch 1. Is anybody from batch 1 here? There's a platform that we are using, Midjourney. Midjourney. right? You can use Midjourney too in making your images or making your videos. Batch 1, I use more of Midjourney in teaching them. I use more of Midjourney in teaching them. I think later on that was when we touched Wix AI, but we started with Midjourney. All right, you can use Midjourney, Wix AI, Higgsfield, Kling, and Grok to do what? To generate your images and your videos. So they are used for image and video generation. They will use platforms like Speechma, Elevels Lab, Microsoft Clipchamp for audio generation. So you see all those movies that you like online, all those AI hyper realistic videos, 2D videos, 3D videos that you enjoy online. The voiceovers, some of the voiceovers were generated, especially narration videos. Most of the voiceovers were done in Elevels Lab. Elevels Lab is one of the best AI voiceover platforms out there. I've not seen anyone personally, I've not seen anyone better right now. Speechma, somebody is asking about Flow. Yes, you can actually use Flow. Remember I said it, I'll repeat myself. Wix AI, Wix AI, right, Higgsfield, Kling, and Grok are not the only platform for image and video generation, right? Gemini is also good for image generation. I think I also used to do videos. All right, Gemini can be used for image generation and video generation. All right, Midjourney can also be used. They are different. They are so much out there. But let me tell you guys, you cannot use all of them. Look for the ones that you can use and use them. There are some projects that if I want to work on those projects, I would have to use Higgsfield. I will not use Grok, because Higgsfield is what? Proficient in that type of videos. All right, okay. There are some projects I want to use. I would have to use Midjourney, because Midjourney is better in doing that kind of video, right? Okay, now we've talked about image and video generators. We've talked about Elevels Lab or Microsoft Clipchamp. Elevels Lab is the paid version. Microsoft Clipchamp is the free version. Elevels Lab is what? The paid version. Microsoft Clipchamp is what? The free version for audio generation. Then we use CapCut to do what? Edit our videos. We use CapCut for editing our videos. We're also going to use Suno AI in generating our music. So in our class, you learn how to create videos. You also learn how to create what? Music. We'll be doing music here. Kids music, Christian music, reggae music. They will do their kind of music, Afro beats, whatever. We'll be doing that. We might just choose maybe one or two kind of music to do. All right, then I'll give you guys an assignment. And in my class, in case you just joined, I give a lot of assignments. And I see over time that people here or that don't do assignments, they end up not growing. What do I mean by that? If you don't go back to practice, I can say everything I know to you and you will still be terrible at creating videos. Somebody say, how about to choose voices? I'm going to show you all of that now. Just calm down, see, okay? So we've talked about ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud AI for writing scripts and prompt generation, Wix AI, Higgsfield, Kling, and Grok for image and video generation, Elevels Lab and Microsoft Clipchamp for audio generation. That does not mean that there are no other platforms. There are platforms out there more. CapCut to edit videos. And let me tell you, don't be like somebody that you are a forever learner and you will never implement what you've learned. There are many of you, you just want to learn. You will never try out what you've learned. If you come to my class and you don't practice, at the end of the day, you will not know anything. It's not magic. You get better by doing. You get better by what? I know I'm taking time. I know I'm taking out time to go through these theories. Because if we get to the practical aspects and you don't understand these theories, I bet you'll be very confused. You need to know why we do this. Don't just do it. No, okay, boss is doing and coach is doing sound design. Why do they do sound design? You need to know it. Don't just carry background music and sound effects and plaster in your video because you see other people do it. There's a reason behind it. So this part of what I'm saying right now. This part of what I'm saying right now. Remember I said in our other class, we are about to create our first script for today. We'll create a short script and we'll create a long script. Especially for some of you that feel like AI can never produce a 1 hour script, like a script that you can use for a 1 hour video, that no AI platform can do that. That's what some of you think. But it's because you don't know how to prompt. So even before we create our script, I will still spend time talking about prompting, because it is super important. It is what? Super important. So before you leave this class, you should be able to know how to generate 30 days content topic, how to generate scripts from each of those topics. Getting your topic is good. Then how to turn each of those your topic into a script. Alright? And how to convert those your scripts into images and videos. Into image and video prompts, then turning those prompts into images and videos. Then generating your voiceovers from 11's lab. I'm also going to teach you how to clone voiceovers too in 11's lab. Let's say there's a voiceover, or you want to clone your voiceover. You don't want to be the one always speaking all the time. I'll show you how to clone your voiceover. The last batch, I'm not sure if I showed you guys how to do that, but I gave them free access to this current batch too. So that's one of the benefits of being my students. Almost every batch, you paid once. People that paid in first batch, I gave them free access to the third batch. So that's one of the benefits of being my students. All right. So I'll show you how to edit your clips, your audio, sound effects on CapCut, and then how to create your thumbnail too. Then setting up your YouTube account. Okay, teaching about when to post and all of that. So now let's get over to prompting. We want to create our script, so we cannot create our script without talking about what? Prompting. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? I'm only seeing few persons. Let me see how many persons are here now in this class today. How many persons are here? 54 persons out of a community of 160 something persons. Only 54 persons are here. Only 54 persons are here. I'm teaching today. I don't want a situation whereby tomorrow people would come and say he never taught. I'm teaching. I'm in class. I'm teaching. Less than 50% of the people in that class are present. Some of them would never go back to watch the videos, and everybody paid. Why would you pay, come to my class, and you will not learn? It's better you keep that money to yourself than pay me and not show up for class. Please, every one of us, if you have the time, make sure you are in class, except something happened and you cannot be in class. If you miss the class, make sure you go back to watch these videos. Alright, to watch the replay of the class. Are we together? Someone asked a question. I mostly use InShot for editing. Is it an advantage? It's not a disadvantage. See, you can use Broomstick to edit. Whatever it is that you can use to edit, use it. If you are good at CapCut, use it. If you are good at Premiere Pro, use it. If you are good at DaVinci, use it. Whatever you are good at, just use it. Using InShot does not mean that you will fail. If you're a good editor with InShot, you can be better than another person that using CapCut. If you are good with DaVinci, you can be better than another person that using CapCut. So editing is just editing. We basically use CapCut to bring our scenes together, do our sound design. So there's nothing special. It's not about the tool, it's about the creator. It's about the person that is using it. It's about the artist. It's not really about the tool. There are people that do very good videos with InShot. Okay? Alright, let's proceed. Let's move on to create our first script. Are we together? I'm speaking at the top of my voice so that everybody's engaged here. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Only few persons are responding. 50 something. I will start calling your name. So this class is not, this is not a, I don't know what to call it. Don't come here and be forming. No, we are here to learn. Everybody should be active. If you are my student, you be active. You pay to be here, so better learn. You pay to be here. Don't come and do slow here, please. Which one is the babes are forming? You started, Ghost. You started. Let's proceed. All right. So I'm going to start from a plain empty screen here. All right. So for us to create our first story for today, I need one of you to suggest a topic that we should create our video around. You cannot create a video if you've not chosen a niche. If you don't have a topic, what is a niche? A niche is basically your focus, your topic, what you create your videos around. So I need somebody said deep, which one is deep regret again? Why must he be regret? Why? Okay, somebody said how money works. All right, how money works. Okay, yeah. So as we're about to create the scripts, we are going to talk about prompting. So we've chosen one, romantic story. We've never created a romantic story in our class, so let's do it today. So today we are going to, so stop the recommendation right now. I've gotten one. Let's do romantic story. Let's do what? Romantic story for today. So we are going to create both a short story and a long story today. We are going to do what? We are going to create a short script and a long script. We are going to create what? A short script and a long script. That's what we are going to do. Which one is I leave that one? I'm never going to leave it. We'll do that one. Too boring, romantic. No, we'll do that one. We've never done it in class. There are some persons that, there are many people globally that, no, not Z word, not Z word type of videos, please. Now, if I want to create a romantic story, mind you, right? Please, you guys should just leave me. Thank you. I've chosen a topic that I want to create a video around. So we want to create a romantic story. You will not just go to AI and say, create a romantic. These are some of you prompts. Create a romantic script for my channel. This is very business. This is very generic. This is how most of you prompt. Create a romantic script for my channel. This is what? This is very vague. Somebody say we can't see your browser. Please, can you guys see my screen? Please, can you guys see my screen? Please, I need quick response, like ASAP response. If you cannot see my screen, please go off and join us again. Every other person can see the screen. You know, I told you guys that today we are streaming, but I'm not showing my screen on TikTok, so that people that are interested in the class, they can know what we are learning, all right? But they are not seeing our screen, so they cannot see anything here. All right, we can't see where you're inputting the prompts. Mark AI, you are having issues from your computer. I think other persons can see my screen. Can we see what I wrote on my screen? Everybody on Zoom. Everyone on Zoom, can you see? They can see it. They can. So Mark AI is from your end. Go off and come back. Okay, so I'm saying create a romantic script for my channel. These are most of you prompts, and this is a baseless prompt. You will never get good result with this. Imagine that 20 other persons are prompting like this. All of you would have the same results. All of you. All right, so if we want to create a romantic story, we need to add context. Whatever video you want to create, you need to add what? Context. Okay, we need to add what? Context. Now remember, I said we are going to create a short story and a long story, and we are going to create a story that is going to be like 2 minutes long. We will now create another story that is going to be like let's say 20 minutes, 30 minutes long. Today we'll do that live here in class. All right, so I need to add context. So I want to create a romantic story. So what is my idea for this particular story? If you don't have an idea, you're already lost. So let's say we want to create a romantic story. At the beginning, right, the girl hated the guy, and later on she fell in love with him. That is the context to this video you want to create. Are we together? All right, so we need to add a context, because a romantic story can be anything. It's very vague. It's very what? Vague. But now I need to add a context by saying the story should be about a girl that hated the boy she later fell in love with. All right, so once I say that is now us adding a context to the story. So Claude AI now knows what is writing about. So now I say create a romantic story script, right, about a girl who despised the, so let me just say who once despised, right, the boy she later fell in love with. All right, now do you see the context? What is the context here? This is what I want to create, a romantic script, right, about a girl who once despised the boy she later fell in love with. That is us adding what? Adding a context. That is us adding what? Adding a context. All right, that is us adding a context. But now we are not done here, because if I send this out, I don't know if I'm going to get a 2-minute script, or I will get a 30-minute script, or I will get a 1-minute script. but I can decide the length of the script I'm going to get. So what I'm going to do here is I will say create a, let's say 250 words, right, romantic story script about a girl who once despised the boy she later fell in love with. Now I'm going to add more context. How am I going to do that? If for example I want this story to be Nigeria, like should be like a Nigerian story, okay, I'm going to say this: the story should be centered around Nigerian settings. Should be centered around what? Nigerian settings. The names, the characters, right? The characters should be what? Please, none of you should go and create Indian videos. Oh, you will not even prosper in it. You want to go and create Indian love stories or whatever, you will not prosper at it. Oh, I'm telling you, like, it's not. That's how it is on YouTube. That's how it is, because who wants to watch that? This is not Bollywood. Oh, this is not Bollywood. All right. So the character should be. You guys are laughing. Z word. Don't go and do Z word on YouTube. Nobody will even send you. Advertisers will not even put will not even put their money there. What app are you using? This is Cloud AI. It seems like you came in late. Please, next time, once you are joining my class, please make sure that you are joining with your actual name. Their RPM is low. Yes, their RPM. Don't go to do Indian war films or whatever. Don't even go there. You will just fail. Right? You're setting up yourself for failure. All right. So again, so the Nigerian setting, the character should also be what? Nigerians. So mind you, there's one part that I added here. Create a 250 words romantic story script. And then I'm not saying that the context should be what? Nigerian setting. If I want it to be in the United States, in Canada, Philippines, don't do that. See, your target audience should be people in Canada, United States, right, Australia, and the rest. There are some countries that you should not even think about, all right, because they will not make you good money. All right. Now I said create a 250 words romantic story script about a girl. I know I'm reading this thing over and over again. How many minutes? Now we are going to do that now. I'm going to cut that out and ask AI how many minutes video will a 250 words narration storytelling. We'll see. I did that prompt again. Nigerian narration storytelling script produce. So there are some things that you should not even rack your brain. You should not even rack your brain, right? It's going to give us like 1.5 to 2 minutes video. 2 minutes max. I already know this, but I just wanted to show you guys. Exactly. Top tier 1 country should be your target. Exactly. Even me, I don't like creating videos for Nigerians because the RPM and CPM is low. If you create African folktales, if you grow very much, you can be getting like maybe $2,000 to $6,000. Another person that is creating videos that is sea storytelling, that is focused on white folks, he will make more money than you. So that 250 words, whenever I want to create a short form content within 1 minute 30 seconds to 2 minutes long, I'm going to use what? 250 words. Now note this and understand this. Even within your 250 words, if your voiceover when you are producing it, if it's slow, it's going to produce a longer video. What did I say? The slower your voiceover, the longer your video. The faster your voiceover, the shorter your video. Are we together? Are we following? Are we following? Are we in class? Are we in class? 61 of you. Are we in class? Are you 60 of you plus me 61? Are we in class? I need every single one of you to be responding. Every one of you. Because we must be engaged in this class. I want to carry everybody along, not just some persons. The class is not just for Funsho and Francis and Sonia. It's for everybody. You all paid for this. Come and learn. All right? Now, do you see that? The slower your voiceover, right, the longer your video. The slower your voiceover, the longer your video. The faster your voiceover, the what? The shorter your video. The slower the voiceover, the longer the video. The faster the voiceover, right? The shorter the video. Did we get that? Did we get that? All right, so it's even telling us here for 250 words at 125 words per is it per minute? No, hold on, let me see. Per minute, yes. All right, at 125 words per minute, it's going to give us 2 minutes video. At 150 words per minute, it's going to give us, it's going to give us 1 minute and 40 seconds video. At 175 words per minute, which is a faster pace, is going to give us what? 1 minute and 25 seconds video. All right, so I'm going to paste this now. I say create a 250 words romantic story script, but now we missed something. Let me tell you what we missed. Who can tell me what we missed in our prompt? One person now. Who can tell us one thing that is missing from our prompt? Everybody on Zoom, who can tell us? You can be wrong, you might be wrong, you might be right. You might be wrong, you might be right. What is missing? Not our hook. No, not our hook. Not our hook. Context. We have context there. But there's a context that is missing. A context is actually missing. And the context that is missing, not names, the context that is missing is the fact that we did not ask it, we did not tell it if it's either going to be narration or it's going to be, what's the next one? Narration or what? Narration or what? Not style. Narration or what? Dialogue. Either narration or what? Dialogue. All right, so if we send this, it can give us a dialogue video, but in our mind we wanted a narration video. So tell it what you want so that it does not give you what it thinks you want. All right, so I'm going to say create a 250 words narration romantic story scripts. Let's generate now. Let's generate. But even for this same story, if I change it and say create a dialogue, so dialogue, what's the difference? Some of you don't know what's the difference between narration and dialogue. Narration, somebody is telling the story. Dialogue, the characters are speaking to themselves. Let me play one of the videos that we are doing that is dialogue. People on TikTok, you can only hear but you cannot see. People in my paid class are the ones that are seeing and hearing. They have sight and they can hear. Okay? So now this video you have here.
You promised, David. You promised we'd discuss it before.
Mind you, these are the kind of videos that we'll be creating in class. All right?
We're making any major
this video
decisions.
is a dialogue video.
It's a job opportunity, not a crime.
In another state. That affects all of us.
Maybe I'm tired of asking permission for everything in my own.
Do you see this? For people on TikTok, what is given to them? You know that stuff that when you are growing up, that you are watching movies from your neighbor's window, or they force you to sleep and you're just hearing the sound of the video and you're not seeing it. That's what is happening to them. Okay, so I'm going to play another video that is actually a narration video. I'm going to play another video that is a narration video. Okay, does it choose whether it's 2D? No, we'll be the one to choose, right? You'll be the one to choose. Your script does not decide if it's going to be 2D or 3D. All right. Somebody said it's torture. Anyways, let's go. Let's play this video. This is a video I did long time ago and I've not posted it anywhere. Most of the videos that I've done in my classes, I don't post them. Most of the videos, I love creating videos. Most of them I've not posted them. But I'm going to create a channel where I will just post these videos for fun. I'm going to create a channel. All right. So let's play this
What
video.
makes a man born into unimaginable wealth abandon everything to wage war on the world's superpower? The answer is darker than you think. It's 19...
Do you see that video? I'm just going to play just short part of the video so we can continue with what we are doing here today. All right. Now that video is a narration video because the characters are not talking. Somebody is telling the story. Somebody is telling what? Is telling the story. And then if you notice in this video, I did not just create a video, right, and just added background music. I added sound effects. Somebody say, what can I do so I'll be seeing your screen? You pay to join the class. The class is 100,000 naira. So once you join the class, you can see the screen. You can hear and then have sight at the same time. Celestine Dash, instead of you to be in class, you were on TikTok. Why? Please don't do that again. Now let's go on. Let's go
It's
on.
1957. Riyadh.
This particular video, I don't want to play most part of it. It has sound effects, it has background music and then visuals. We use more than, I think I use almost 30 something clips. I'm not sure it's up to 30. maybe 30 something clips for a 1 minute and 30 seconds video. This is a YouTube short video. I don't like teaching YouTube shorts because YouTube short doesn't make so much money. If you want to create it for TikTok, hey, you can do that. But on YouTube, I don't really encourage that. Personally, I don't really encourage that. All right, so now we have our scripts. Let's not derail. Right, we have our script here. Do you see the script? Amara hated everything about Chidi. Remember, now it's giving us what Nigerian names. Right, it's giving us what Nigerian names. Why? Because we added that in our prompts. All right. We are sorry guys, somebody is making me to laugh just now. These people on TikTok, I'm not here for you, I'm here for the people in my Zoom class. Thank you. So which Chidi are? No be me, it's you. So Chidi and Amara, because these are Nigerian names. These are what? These are Nigerian names. Chidi and what? Amara. These are Nigerian names, okay? So let me read the story for in case of some of you that cannot see it. His loud laughter during morning. How do we make? Oh my God. I said we'll get to that point now. We'll get to that point. We are going to create a 30-minute script here. And then I will show you how to get 30 minutes voiceover. But I will not use my 11th last subscription to do that stuff for you guys. I'll use Clipchamp because it's going to take lots and lots of my credits. Okay? But I'll show you how to use Clipchamp to achieve that. Now, let me read the story so you guys will see this. His loud laughter during morning assembly at the University of Lagos, the way he always argued with her in economics class, that's infuriating Smith when he proved her wrong about inflation rates. But this one is this script is too serious. The script is too serious. But anyways, now we've gotten a 1 minute to 2 minute script. Now let's go to get. I'm going to copy this. We are going to create this video, this story. We'll turn it into a video in our next class. Are we together? In our next class, so I want to paste it. I want to paste the script in the community because we are going to turn this into a video. This short one. All right, let me paste it in the batch 3 class. I pasted it there. We are going to turn that into a video. Now we've gotten our script. Before we go on to make our hook, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a longer version of this. So if 250 words will give us a 1 minute to 2 minute video, who can tell me how many words would need for a 30 minutes video? I need somebody to tell me this fast. 2,500 words. Okay, that's going to give you up to 30 minutes video. Yes, 5,000 now. Wow, 5,000k. Why? Do you know how many? Oh my God. Now let me ask. Let's ask AI. What will a 5,000 words, right? 5,000 words narration scripts. Sorry. Let me say what duration of video, right, will a 500 words script, or let me just say narration scripts produce? Let's generate. Let's see how many it's going to give us. So it's going to give us 40 minutes if you are using 5,000 words. So at a slower pace, it's going to give us what? So I think that person was right when they said 5,000. All right. So at a slower pace, meaning if the voice is slow. All right. So if the word is so, instead of us to go to now another platform, we can just do that inside of Cloud AI. We can use Cloud AI to do our research. All right. Okay. So if the word is what? Slow, it's going to be what? If the voiceover is slow, rather, it's going to be 40 minutes. I'm going to teach you with a Levels Lab, but I should use my Levels Lab subscription to do a 30 minutes voiceover for you guys. Alexander, you don't like me. I'll say it again. You don't like me. You don't. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alexander will do the subscription. We'll use his account to do that thing. That 30 minutes video. That's what we are going to do. Alexander, in our next class, come with your subscription. Send me the login details. We'll use your Levels Lab to do it. Then you use that thing to create the video. Is that okay? Class, do we agree with that? Class, do we agree with that? He already accepted. No, we are not going to use Clipchamp. We'll use Alexander's subscription. No, you don't need to buy me credit. We need your own. Not we. It's a you thing, not we. You we use yours. Sorry, I say who is we. Anyways, let's proceed. So now we realize that 5,000 watts is going to give us like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. 30 minutes to 40 minutes. All right, let's proceed. All right, I'm going to paste down my prompt here again, and then I'll say create a 5,000 words narration script. Now let's wait to see the magic. We are going to wait here for some minutes, and I'll be answering questions. I'll be answering questions. Brainstorming. Hold yourself. Sir, just do 1 minute video with 11. No, I'm going to do that. I can easily do that. All my previous classes, that's what I use. I use 11's Lab for our voiceover. All right, I use 11's Lab for our voiceover. So if it's 1 minute, 5 minute video, I can easily do that. But 30 minutes, you are wicked. Why? Like why? Is it for my channel? Right? Okay. Somebody is asking now, why are we not creating a 30-minute video? That whether didn't they pay? So because they paid, I should create a 30-minute story with my 11's Lab subscription. Oh my God. Some persons say, I'm not sure if you have a place in heaven yet. Go and rent one. So now let's go. Okay, what type of storytelling can we do for high? We'll get to that point. Please, let's not skip process here. Okay, let's not skip process here. Okay, let's not skip process. Do you see that it's still writing? Somebody is asking that didn't they pay for the class? That why are we not creating a 30 minutes voiceover? So I should sit down and start. And now, if you want to create a 30 minutes voiceover, you would have to do it like how many times? Maybe up to 5 or more, right? Because 11's Lab is never going to allow you generate a 30 minutes voiceover at once. You do it batch by batch. All right, for a 30 minutes voiceover, you send some, right? Once it's done, you do another part, right? Once it's done, you do another part till you get your entire 30 minutes video. Can we use AI for storytelling? Preferred language, Yoruba, Igbo. Now, for me, I will tell you, you can create videos like African folktales for Nigerians, yes, but know that the RPM and CPM is low. So it depends on what you want. But right now, if there's a voiceover, if there's so that means if you are creating Yoruba videos, right, you're only creating videos for Yoruba people. Somebody said I think I'm going to either block somebody on TikTok or just end the TikTok live, because some people are senseless actually. You see, when we come to give people free value, they just act foolish or stupid. I don't want to insult somebody. All right, creating a 30 minutes voiceover, we can easily do it here. I use my Kling Hixfy subscription to create videos. All right, I use my Kling Hixfy subscription to create videos here on TikTok, on either TikTok or here in our class. So don't be foolish, okay? In fact, sorry, hold on, please. Let me just take out one useless individual from our chat so that we can concentrate in our class. Because some people are not here to learn, they are just here to drag. If I'm going to leave them. So let's continue. Can we use AI storytelling? Right? Don't focus on your village people now. Why? Are you creating content for your village people? Are you creating content for your village people? All right? So focus on global content. So somebody say, why is he creating like that? Oh, so this is my script now. Do you see how long this is? We're still going down. Do you see this? These are entire story. All right, these are entire story right now. It has chapter 1 down to, let me see, what chapter is the? So it gave us 5,000, right, and 5,012 words. All right, that's what it gave us. 5,000 and what? 12 words. That's what it gave us here. All right, so if we want to turn this into voiceover, we'd have to take in like, I think, 5,000 characters. Once we are done with that, we'll move on to the next one. Right? Once we are done with that, we'll move on to the next one, just like that, till we get our entire voiceover. For me, I can easily create a 30 minutes voiceover here in 11's Lab. right? Because even the subscription I'm using, most times I exhaust it even in our class. And then this is not the only video we have to create. We create these videos, we still have to do clean subscription, we still have to do history subscriptions. All right, now let's proceed. Now, do you see how with almost the same with the same prompt we generated a 1-minute video with almost that same prompt? By just changing the words, we've now generated a longer script. So don't ever feel like AI cannot create long script. It's based on the person that is prompting. All right, it's based on what the person prompting. So if you know how to prompt, you have better results. If you know how to prompt, you have what? Better results. Somebody is asking the question, why do you create 30 minutes video if YouTube monetize for over 3 minutes to add? Now, if you create a longer video, right? There are many people on African Folk they create 20 minutes videos. If you have a longer video, you don't need much people to watch your videos for you to get monetized. If you are creating a 3 minutes video, let's say 5 minutes video, you would need more people to watch those videos. But imagine that you have a 1 hour video and 1,000 persons watch it. It's going to mean more to you than you have a 1 minute video that 1,000 persons watched. Are we together in class and are we learning? Are we together in class and are we learning? Ugochi, most of the things that you guys are asking me, these are the things that I've said earlier. In our class, I even sent the list of the things we are going to learn. Dialogue is part of it. I played a dialogue video. That dialogue video was created by me. In class. We are going to learn that too. So you guys should calm down. We don't want to learn everything in one day. We're not learning everything in one day. Okay? So let's calm down. We see how this is class 2. We have 10 more classes to go. But if you guys want me to finish everything in class 2, well, it will be awesome because I would have my life back. So that by 7:30 p.m. on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, I'll be sleeping instead of teaching. So should we finish everything I want to teach today? Or should we take our time to actually teach? All right? So let's be calm, please. Let's be calm. We'll get there. All right. So now, do you see that this video that I have right now, do you know that I can still convert this video into a dialogue video? Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. I mean the script we have on our screen rather. I can convert it into a dialogue video with a simple prompt. All we have to do is we click on copy here, paste our entire story. So these are script here, and I'll just say convert this into a dialogue script. This exact story is going to convert it into what? A dialogue script. Very easy. Let me tell you, most things when it comes to AI, creating AI videos, let me tell you the things that you need to learn. Number 1, how to write good stories. I've not see, don't get me wrong, I've not even showed you guys how to create good stories. I'm just showing you how to create a script, a long and short script. I've not shown you how to create good stories. We've not gotten there yet. All right? We've not gotten there yet. Okay? 1 minute, please. One minute, please. Okay, let's proceed. So now it's going to turn this into a dialogue. Do you see this part? We have Amarachidi. I think we have other characters. I saw something like Zainab. Yeah, Zainab. Do you see? We have other characters here. Okay. So you see how? Yeah. So they restricted it. I don't know why. They actually restricted it. So I don't know why. The person that is asking admin, I don't know why they restricted it. Maybe somebody reported the account or whatever. Okay. Are we going to create every character? Yes, we are. We're going to create every character. Okay. So now we've gotten to this point. So today we are focusing on scripting. We are focusing on what? The basis of prompting and scripting. We are focusing on what? The basics of what? Of promptings and scriptings. Are we together? So now I think it's done. Once we click here, we have that same story, but now in a dialogue format. We have Amara here, we have Zainab here. I think later on we'll start having Chidi. All right, we have Amara, we have Zainab, and then we'll have Chidi. We have Professor Adeleke. Do you see? We have other characters. So for us to create this video, do you know what we have to do? We have to create the characters. I don't want us to jump processes. I want us to go line by line. All right, to get what we actually want. Let's not skip things here. Okay, this is already 8:31. I want to take out time to answer, but hold on. Before I do that, let me go back to the group. There are things that I posted I wanted to teach tonight. I want to be sure that I've covered those things. Hold on 1 minute. If I'm missing anything from the things I said I want to cover today, please somebody should call my attention. I mentioned that today we are going to create short scripts and long form scripts, and an anatomy of viral hooks. Okay, we've not done hooks for our videos yet. We've not done hook for our video. All right, for our scripts rather. I keep on calling it a video. So that short story that we wrote, not the dialogue, oh no, the narration story. I'm going to create a hook. Who knows what a hook is? Who knows what a hook is? Who knows what a hook is? Quickly, please, so that I can proceed. Who knows what a hook is? A catchy phrase for the video. Now your hook is what drags attention. Your hook is what? Is what drags attention. Is what, in fact, if the first 3 to 15 seconds of your video is not captivating, people are going to scroll. If the first 3 to 15 seconds of your video is not captivating, people are going to scroll. They are going to do what? They are going to scroll. So you use your hook to grab attention. To do what? To what? Grab attention. So hook is the first 1 to 5 seconds that determines if your audience would be interested in consuming the content. Exactly. So sometimes I also say like the first 5 to 15 seconds of your video. If the first part of your video is not appealing, nobody would watch. Most of the videos that you enjoy, the first part alone, you're already carried away. You're already what? Carried away. You just want to watch. And then your hook must have curiosity. It must create suspense. So for this story now, I'll paste the story again and I'm going to tell AI, create 5 attention grabbing, right? Create 5 attention grabbing hook for this story. Let's generate. Remember, our story is a love story, right? A romantic story. Some of you, what you do, you tell AI, give me just one hook. I don't do that. I don't tell you to give me just one hook. I don't tell you to do what? To give me just one hook. I tell you to give me 5, then I choose the best. I tell you to do what? To give me 5, and then I do what? I choose the best. Okay? It's giving us 5, then we are going to choose the best out of them. So I think our hook is going to be like the last thing that we'll treat today. That I'm going to take some questions. So everybody should realize that this class is in stage. We'll not start in day 1 and we'll start doing videos. That's not how it works. You need to understand certain things before you start creating your videos. You've not known how to write a script, you want to create videos. Don't be in a hurry. I'm saying this because of some of the kind of questions that we are getting. Are we going to make characters to talk? We are going to have about 12 classes in total. We have 10 more classes to go. 10 more classes to go. We have a lot to cover. A whole lot to cover. So let's be patient. Are we together? Are we together? You guys are not responding to me. We are. Okay. Now, it's giving us 5 to choose from. Now, see the first hook. Amara hated everything about Chidi. 6 months later, she couldn't imagine her life without him. This is the story of how a bush boy with second-hand textbooks stole the heart of a girl who had everything except what mattered most. That's our first hook. Oh. You guys will be the one to decide which one we will choose. Right? So this one is not telling you that why this hook actually works. It opens with strong emotion, hits, creates immediate curiosity with the time jump, and promises transformation. So the first one is what? Amara hated everything about Chidi. And they're like, why did she hate him? 6 months later, she couldn't imagine her life without him. This is the story of how a bush boy with, but I don't like this one because they've revealed a lot already. They've revealed a lot about the story already, so I don't like it. So I don't like this particular one. Okay, then the second one, have you ever hated someone so much that you couldn't stop thinking about them? That's exactly what happened to Amara at the University of Lagos. She called him a bush boy. He called her bluff, and under a mango tree in the rain, everything changed. This one now did not say if she loved him later on. Alright, so they say why this one works. It engages audience with relatable question, uses vivid imagery, creates mystery about what's changed. It did not tell you that she loved him after all. That first one has revealed a lot. Do you not see why it's good for you to ask do you not see why it's good that you ask it to give you different suggestions? All right, do you not see why we need to ask it to give you like 5 for you to actually choose? I like the second part. Let's see the third one. You think I'm just a bush boy, he said softly, but I see you, Amara, behind all that designer armor. That's the moment she knew she'd be wrong about everything. This is their story. This one is so there. It's just there. It's so, I don't like this one. But this part, it started off with them talking, with him saying, you think I'm just a bush boy, he said softly, but I see you, Amara, behind all that designer armor. That's the moment she knew she'd been wrong wrong about everything. This is their story. I don't like this one. Let's see the next one. Designer bags versus second-hand textbooks. Victoria Island privilege versus village hustle. Amara and Chidi were opposite in every way. But when University of Lagos forced them to work together, opposites didn't just attract. They collided, crashed, and created something beautiful. I don't like this. The second one, we don't need to see the rest. The second one is the best. This other one, they are just talking big grammar. The second one is the best. But let's see the last one though. She called him a bush boy behind his back. She mocked his worn textbooks and tight budget. But Amara was about to learn the hardest lesson of her life, that the best thing in life can't be bought, and neither can real love. No, now he's still giving out a lot. Which one? You guys are very funny in this class. Now let's proceed. I think the second one is the best. I believe the second one is the best. So I'm going to copy it also and paste in the group. Because in our next class, we are going to use both. We'll create a video for the hook. Then we'll not create the real story. Alright? We'll create the video for the hook and then the real story. I want to take the next 20 minutes to take question. You can do a mix and match. No. The other ones, nah, it doesn't work. Do you know why? You don't reveal too much in your hook. If you tell them everything about the video in the first few seconds of the video, they will not watch it. Why will I watch the video if you've already told me that at the end of the day she loved him? No. But this one said, have you hated someone so much that you couldn't stop thinking about them? That's exactly what happened to Amara at the University of Lagos. She called him a bush boy. He called her bluff. And under a mango tree in the rain, everything changed. Did they tell you what's changed? No, they didn't. But everything changed. Right? Everything's changed. So don't give her too much. Will the hook start the story? Yes. Yes, now your hook is the first part of your story. Alright? Is what? The first part of your story. Are we together? Sounds like K-drama hook. This Sony has watched a lot of K-drama. So I'm going to unmute you guys and then take questions one after the other based on what we've learned today. Alright? I'm going to the next 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes to take questions. Okay, I'll stop sharing my screen. But before I stop sharing my screen, let me play a video. Some of you might have seen it, some of you might not have seen it. But let's create a video. And then I want you, by the time you're asking me questions, I'm going to ask questions based on what you noticed in that video. Don't just watch the visuals. Listen to the voiceover. Listen to the storyline. Are we together? Before I start playing it, are we together? This class? Zoom people. Okay, let me play this video. We are about 60 something persons here, down to 58. Some persons have gone to bed. But let's play this video now. Please, let's watch.
Emeka, take the Port Harcourt Road route. Avoid Osisioma tonight. Yes, sir. But that road has...
Papa, this is the third time this week you've changed routes. We can't keep living like this.
You didn't hear? They took Alhaji Musa yesterday, right outside his factory in Ariaria Market. I heard, sir. 20 million naira ransom.
And Chief Nosu last month. Then that oil executive. Papa, when will it stop?
When politicians stop talking and start acting. Until then, we stay alert. Sir, those men on the motorcycle behind us, they've been following since Cemetery Road.
Papa.
Emeka, don't speed. Go toward the police checkpoint near Eziuku Market. The checkpoint is closed today, sir. No police. Then drive to Governor's Road. Stay on busy streets.
This is madness. We're prisoners in our own city.
Better cautious prisoners than careless victims. My friend's son was held for 47 days. They tortured him. His family sold everything.
For now.
That's all we have, Ngozi. For now. Until this country decides
Let's
our
keep
lives
watching,
matter
let's keep
more
watching.
than our money.
Like Emeka got out? Papa, they didn't even
Oh,
hesitate.
hold on.
He was begging
No,
them to let us.
Hold on. Oh my god. I think I made a mistake here. Oh. This thing has scattered. Hold on. Let me play this.
Like Emeka got.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I've missed one of my clip. One of my clip is bad. Or is missing. It has been changed somehow. It has been changed somehow. I don't know which one is the first one. Ah, that's bad. But let me just play from some points.
Like Emeka got out? Papa, they didn't even hesitate. He was begging them to let us run.
Oh yeah. It's scattered. It's scattered. I don't know why we have these other two clips here. It's not supposed to be here. So hold on, I'm going to delete the both of them. They're not supposed to be there. They're not supposed to be there. So I think this is it. Sorry, we've had it back now.
Papa, I keep seeing it. Emeka's face when they...
Don't think about it, my daughter.
How can I not? He was trying to protect us and now he's...
I know.
Are we next, Papa? Are we going to die here?
No, Ngozi. Your mother will pay. We'll get out.
I noticed that this guy is just the caption is messed up. So I'm going to turn off the caption. It has scattered right now. I'm going to redo it later on again. So let's play it with that caption.
Like Emeka got out? Papa, they didn't even hesitate. He was begging them to let us run codless.
Stop! Please stop!
I can't stop shaking.
Listen to me. Look at me. We're still alive. That means something. They want money, not what happened to Emeka.
But if Mama doesn't pay...
She will. She'll sell everything. The house, the cars, everything.
Emeka had a wife, children. Oh God, Papa, his children.
I know. We'll take care of them. When we survive this, we'll take care of them.
If we survive.
When? Not if. When?
You see that? So you realize how I even use AI to make emotions. It's sweet to watch this clip like 5 to 7 hours. I don't understand. You want to turn into a 5 to 7 hour video. Do you know how long it will take you? It will take you more than a month. So AI videos take. Don't cry, please. Please don't cry. Anyways, so I'm going to give you guys access one after the other. Let's ask our questions. And please, one after the other. Anybody that wants to ask a question, raise your hand. I would unmute you, or I would call you to unmute yourself. All right? I'll call you to unmute yourself. So if you want to ask a question, raise your hand. Okay, Ray Tech is up. Somebody has taken down their hands. If you want to ask your question, please just there's a way you can raise your hand here to ask your questions quickly we don't have time. Quickly. Who has a question? You guys don't know how to raise your hand here in this thing. Okay. Priska, I'm going to allow Priska to go. Okay, unmute yourself, Priska. Ask a question. Thank you.
Hi,
Hello.
Damiete.
Yeah.
Thanks for the class. Just not a question, but an observation. Can
Okay.
you suspend the questions when you're teaching? Then after teaching, like you're doing it now, then you can read the chats and do questions because, to be honest, it messes up everything. It takes up your attention. It changes your mood and, it affects the class for me. But if you can
Yeah.
just ignore the comment section when you are doing your teaching, then after teaching, then we can revisit it just like you're doing now. With that,
Okay.
you will cover a lot because when you're some people cannot wait to take questions at the end. And
Yeah.
if you look at professional trainers, they will stop questions until after because some of the things that they want to ask, you will still talk about it.